we shall solve some problems on the chapter quadratic equation. The first, it is given that solve by factorization method. The equation is given 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Already you know how to factorize, middle term factorization or by using factor theorem. Still I am showing you what is the coefficient of x square here? 2. And the constant term, it is minus 6, let it is 6. So 2 into 6, that is equal to 12. Now factorize this 12, that is, okay, write the first term as it is, okay. After that, what is the sign here? Plus, write it. Then the product of these two signs, plus into minus, that is plus minus minus, right here. Then minus 6, that is equal to 0. Now what you got? What are the factors of this 12? What are the factors of 12 you got? 2, 2 and 3. Okay. This 12 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3. Now you are to adjust this factor in such a manner that the plus and minus, it will be 1. Okay. So 2 into 2, 4. If you write here 4x and another term is there, that is 3 minus 3x plus 4x minus 3x, it will be plus x. Okay. So now from the first two terms, 2x common, taking 2x common, x plus 2, and for the last two term, minus 3 it is common. So taking common minus 3, you will get x plus 2. Now you see in this expression, in the left hand side, x plus 2 is common in both these two terms. So taking common x plus 2, the rest you are to write, that is 2x minus 3, that is equal to 0. Factorization is completed. Now the product of these two terms equal to 0. That means either this term is equal to 0 or this one is equal to 0. So if x plus 2 is equal to 0, that is implies that x is equal to, we will get minus 2. And if this 2x plus 3, sorry, 2x minus 3, that is equal to 0, from that you will get 2x is equal to 3, that is imply that x is equal to 3 by 2. So what you got? What are the roots? Therefore the roots are minus 2 and 3 by 2. Okay. So you solved and you got the roots, that is the values of x for which the equation is satisfied, that's are minus 2 and 3 by 2. Again two equations are given to factorize, to solve by factorization method. The first one, it is given root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2. So by this first coefficient of this first term, that is coefficient of x square, and by constant term, that is 5 root 2 and root 2. Okay. Then 5 and 2 are the two factors for these two terms. Okay. By using this 5 and 2, we have to form this 7. Very easy. This plus sign, plus into plus, here also this plus sign. Okay. Then from the first two term, root 2x is common, that is taking common root 2x, x plus root 2, and for the last two term, 5 is common, so x plus root 2. Okay. Then in these two term, x plus root 2 is common, taking common x plus root 2, that is root 2x plus 5. Either this term is equal to 0, from that we got x is equal to minus root 2, or this term is equal to 0, from that we got x is equal to minus 5 by root 2, rationalizing, that is minus 5 root 2 by 2. So these are the two roots, that is minus root 2 and minus 5 root 2 by 2. And another equation, it is given 4x square minus 4x plus a square minus b square is equal to 0. So 4x square, that is 2x whole square, minus 2 into 2x into a plus a square. So what are these three terms? A square minus 2ab plus b square, that is a minus b whole square, that is 2x minus a whole square minus b square separate. Now you see the formula of a square minus b square. What is the formula of a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b, that is this one plus this term into this one minus this term. Okay, that is 2x minus a plus b and 2x minus a minus b. Okay, so either this term is equal to 0, from that we will get x is equal to a minus b by 2, or this term is equal to 0, from that we will get x is equal to a plus b by 2. So the two roots are, therefore the roots are a minus b by 2 and a plus b by 2. Method of completing square. The first equation, it is given 2x square plus x minus 4 equal to 0. The first step, what we have to do, take 2 common, that is take the coefficient of x square common. Taking common 2, the expression will be x square plus half into x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now change the side of 2 to the right hand side, that is 0 by 2, that is ultimately equal to 0. And this expression can be written as x square plus this one 2 into x into 1 by 4. Why 1 by 4? As 2 into 1 by 4, it will give 1 by 2. To keep same, we have to multiply here 1 by 4. Now to complete a square, that is a square plus 2ab, now you have to write b square. What is b here? 1 by 4. So plus 1 by 4 whole square. But you see, in the previous expression 1 by 4 whole square was not there. We written it extra. So to eliminate this one, to keep the expression same, you have to write minus 1 by 4 whole square again. Then minus 2 as it is. Okay. Now you see this term x square plus 2x into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 whole square, that is x plus 1 by 4 whole square, and change the side of these two terms, that is to the right hand side, that is 2 plus 1 by 16, that is 33 by 16. Now squaring both the two sides, x plus 1 by 4, that is equal to plus minus square root of 33 by square root of 16, that is 4, and changing the side of this 1 by 4, that is x is equal to minus 1 by 4 plus minus root over of 33 by 4, that is minus 1 plus minus root 33 by 4. So what are the two roots? So the two roots are minus 1 plus root over of 33 by 4 and minus 1 minus root over of 33 by 4. Another sum is given, that is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So again we have to take the coefficient of x square common, that is 2 common, that is x square minus 7 by 2 into x plus 3 by 2. Change the side of 2, that is x square minus 2 into x into, here it is the coefficient is 7 by 2. So keep it same. To keep it same, you have to multiply 7 by 4 plus 7 by 4 whole square minus 7 by 4 whole square plus 3 by 2 as it is. Now these three terms, that will form x minus 7 by 4 whole square. Okay, and changing the side of these two terms, that is 49 by 16 minus 3 by 2. Now calculating these two terms to the right, in the right hand side, it will be 25 by 16. Now if we do the square root of both the two sides, that is x minus 7 by 4, that is equal to plus minus 5 by 4. Square root of 25, that is 5, and square root of 16, it is 4. Now change the side of this minus 7 by 4, it will be x is equal to 7 by 4 plus minus 5 by 4. Now taking the positive sign, what will be the value of x? That is x is equal to 7 by 4 plus 5 by 4, that is 12 by 4, that is equal to 3. And taking negative sign, 7 by 4 minus 5 by 4, that is 2 by 4, that is equal to half. So the two roots we got 3 and 1 by 2. We have to solve an equation that is given 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus 1 by x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 2 by 3 where x not is equal to 1, x not is equal to 2 and x not is equal to 3. Okay. So, this 1 in the numerator can be written as x minus 1 minus x minus 2, and this one can be written as x minus 2 minus x minus 3. Now dividing, we will get 1 by x minus 2 minus 1 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x minus 3 minus 1 by x minus 2 is equal to 2 by 3. This plus 1 by x minus 2 minus 1 by x minus 2 will be eliminated. We will get 1 by x minus 3 minus 1 by x minus 1 is equal to 2 by 3. Then by subtracting and cross multiplying, we will get this, that is x square minus 4x is equal to 0. Taking x common, x into x minus 4 equal to 0, that is either x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 4. So, the roots are 0 and 4. A quadratic equation is given x square plus a by a plus b by a into x plus 1 is equal to 0. We have to solve this quadratic equation to get the value of x. So, this is the given equation. Multiply this middle term by x. Okay. After that, from the first two terms, take x common, and from these last two terms, take a plus b by a common. Okay. Then by distributive law, x plus a by a plus b is common. Taking common, we will get this expression. Either this first term is equal to 0, that is x plus a by a plus b is equal to 0. From that, we will get x equal to minus a by a plus b, or x plus a plus b by a equal to 0. From this, we will get x is equal to minus of a plus b by a. So, what are the two roots? That is, the roots are minus a by a plus b and minus a plus b by a. Another equation is given, that find x in terms of a, b and c, where the equation is given a by x minus a plus b by x minus b is equal to 2c by x minus c. It is also given that x not is equal to a, not is equal to b and not is equal to c. So, this is the given equation. So, 2c by x minus c, this can be written as c by x minus c plus c by x minus c. Now, change the side of 1 c by x minus c to the left hand side and this b by x minus b to the right hand side. Then do the calculation. After that, you will get this expression. Again subtract. Okay. Then multiply this denominator to the right hand side, that is with 0 into something, that is equal to 0. Then by factorization, you will get this expression. That means either x is equal to 0, or from this terms inside the bracket, that is x is equal to minus of bc plus ac minus 2ab by a plus b minus 2c. Another equation is given, that is we have to find the value of x, that is root over of 6x plus 7 minus 2x minus 7 is equal to 0. Okay. Change the side of this 2x minus 7 to the right hand side. In squaring both the two sides, we will get 6x plus 7 is equal to 2x minus 7 whole square, that is 4x square minus 28x plus 49. We know a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Then change the side of this 6x plus 7. So, the equation will be 4x square minus 34x plus 42 is equal to 0. 2 common. Taking common 2, we will get 2x square minus 17x plus 21, that is equal to 0. Okay. Then by middle term factorization, we will get x minus 7 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. That is, the product of two terms is equal to 0. Either first term equal to 0, that is x minus 7 equal to 0. From that, we will get x is equal to 7, or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. From that, we will get x is equal to 3 by 2. So, the roots are 3 by 2 and 7. Another same type of problem, root over of 2x plus 9 plus x is equal to 13. Change the side of x, then by squaring both sides, we will get this expression. Change the side of this 2x plus 9, that is x square minus 28x plus 160 is equal to 0. 160 means 20 into 8. So, this 28 can be written as minus 20x minus 8x. Then By middle term factorization, it will be this x square minus 28x plus 160. It will be x minus 20 into x minus 8. That means either x equal to 20 or x equal to 8. Therefore, the roots are 20 or 8. A problem is given if 1 is a root of the equation ay square plus ay plus 3 is equal to 0 and y square plus y plus b is equal to 0, then find the value of ab. That means 1 satisfies both these two equations. So putting 1 in both the two equations, from the first equation we will get the value of a, that is minus 3 by 2, and from the second equation we will get the value of b, that is minus 2. So ab, that is product of this minus 3 by 2 and minus 2, that is 3. Another problem, that find the value of k for which the equation x square plus x into 2x plus k minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0 has equal roots. So this is the given equation. Multiplying this k with this expression, and we will get, that is x square plus 2kx plus k square minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. This k square minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. Sorry, this k square minus k plus 2, it is the constant term. Okay, this is the coefficient of x, that is 2k is the coefficient of x and the coefficient of x square is 1. So for equal roots, what we know, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, that is b square means 2k whole square minus 4, a means 1 here, and c, that is the constant term, k square minus k plus 2. Okay, then by calculation you will get k is equal to 2. If the roots of the equation a square plus b square into x square minus 2 into ac plus bd into x plus c square plus d square is equal to 0 are equal, then we have to prove that a by b is equal to c by d. The same process, okay, as the roots are equal, so b square minus 4ac, that is coefficient of x whole square minus 4 into coefficient of x square into the constant term, that is equal to 0. Then by doing the calculation you will get this. Now we shall do some word problems. That is, the first problem, it is given a takes 6 days less than b to do a work. If both A and B working together can do it in 4 days, in how many days will B take to finish it? What we the question is given, in how many days B can finish the work. So let B takes x days to complete the work. So A takes 6 days less than B, that is, then A take x minus 6 days. So in 1 day B can do 1 by x part of the work, and A can do 1 by x minus 6 part of the work. So the sum of these two, that is equal to, they can complete the work in 4 days. So in 1 day they can complete 1 by 4 part of the work. So this 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 6, that is equal to 1 by 4. Then by calculating we will get a quadratic equation, that is x square minus 14x plus 24 is equal to 0. Then by middle term factorization we will get x is equal to 12 or x is equal to 2. But we can't take x is equal to 2. Why? Now if we take the value of x is equal to 2, then putting the value of x 2 here, then the number of days taken by A to complete the work, it will be negative number of days, not possible. That's why we have to take x is equal to 12, that is the number of days B can finish the work, that is 12 days. Next problem, a rectangular park is to be designed whose breadth is 3 meters less than its length. Its area is to be 4 square meters more than the area of a park that has already been made in the shape of an isosceles triangle. with its base as the breadth of the rectangular park and the altitude is 12 meter. Then find the length and breadth of the rectangular park. So the length of the rectangular park is x meter, let. Then the breadth will be, the breadth is 3 meter less than the length. Then the breadth is x minus 3. Then what is the area of that rectangular park? X into x minus 3. Okay. And what is the area of that isosceles triangle? Half into base. Base is equal to the breadth of the rectangular park, that is x minus 3, and the altitude it is given 12. So half into x minus 3 into 12, that is 6 into x minus 3, and it is given that the area of the rectangular part is 4 square meters more than the area of the isosceles triangle. So the area of the rectangle, that is x into x minus 3 minus area of this triangle, that is 6 into x minus 3, is equal to 4. Then by calculating we will get a quadratic equation, that is x square minus 9x plus 14 equal to 0. From that we will get x is equal to 7 and x is equal to 2. X equal to 2 is not possible. Why? Now if we take the value x is equal to 2, then the breadth will be negative for the rectangular park and the base of the isosceles triangle, that is also negative. So it is not possible. Therefore we have to take x is equal to 7. That is, the length of the rectangular park is 7 meter and the breadth of the rectangular park is 4 meter.